The Communist Party has threatened to mobilise against the imminent release of the Polish national that sought to plunge the country into a civil war just before South Africa's realisation of democracy.
We are consulting our alliance movement to plan a day of action to express our dissatisfaction with this judgment, because this judgment is bad. It actually reaffirmed right-wing authority over our people.
Offenders serving life sentences fall under the Minister of Justice and Correctional Services. However, the details surrounding Walus's court-ordered release has not been made public yet.
From 10 days' time, you would know what the exact position of the Ministry of Justice is in that regard. So we are required to comply with the court order, yes, within 10 days.
Walus, a Polish immigrant, shot and killed the former Secretary General of the South African Communist Party and Chief of Staff of Umkhonto we Sizwe at his home in Boksburg in 1993, at the cusp of South Africa becoming a democracy, exposing the fragility of the negotiations to transition from apartheid to a democratic state that were underway. The political implications of the court's decision have been a subject of much debate.
We cannot ignore the context of our decisions as public bodies. However, the Constitution is very clear that we are bound by the rule of law, we are bound by what the Constitution says and the law says. So we do have to apply the laws accordingly. And as you saw in the case of Mr. Alpha Fraser, the court actually said he must pay costs of the application. And this should also send a clear signal to public servants that, you can't make wrong decisions and waste taxpayers' money because you are acting out of other interests and not the interests of the nation. So yes, at the end of the day, laws are meant to serve our nation and laws must be exercised in that context, not for partisan interests.
Meanwhile, the Supreme Court of Appeal also found the release of former President Jacob Zuma on medical parole to be unlawful. While the Walus Court decision is final, the former president still has the option of approaching the Apex Court. Kani Mapanga, SABC News, Johannesburg.